Y'all are like basically mini celebrities.
Can say nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if out of 10 people, 3 people know you, it's like a big thing, man.
People will be like, "Tuja video point na put somebody."
Male influencers attract unwanted attention from other males. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. Sometimes. Vernon looks traumatized right now.
I have those visuals in my mind. I started something on TikTok first. Within a month, it got banned. I was like, okay, chal nahi diya tha pura. He is the most troll guy on the internet.
No, I can't believe
Sorry
that.
to say this.
So you have to be careful when selecting which brand you promote.
And some brands scam you only.
So there's so many young people leaving school, graduating from school, from college, and being an influencer is the thing right now.
I had a thing in mind, okay, I'll reach somewhere. I was like, a start is required somewhere. If you don't have things, it doesn't mean that you don't start.
We did a lot of content where people could relate. Maybe someone who's down with COVID, how people actually treat him.
Like everyone thinks being an influencer is, wow, I am an influencer, but you go through like real struggles, right? If somebody today wants to become an influencer, how do they start?
Some people do get it overnight, but not everyone would get it.
How would you identify an influencer that has fake followers?
People follow you for a reason, so it's very important you tell them the right things, not something just because you are getting money or something of that sort, because people are loyally following you. You need to be loyal back.
When you work with an agency, do you get paid less than you would normally get paid, or do you get paid more? Because sometimes agencies have that power to negotiate on your behalf.
Brands need to identify influencers who are going to give value to their brand. Is that creator resonating around your brand, around your idea? So very important, is that working with that creator a return on investment for you?
Is it advantageous to use the Instagram app for editing reels? Because Instagram app So welcome to the first Creative Genesis Roundtable podcast. We've got an amazing set of guests here. We have Kevin, we have Vernon, and we have Pushraj. Thank you so much, guys, because this podcast has been a long way in the making. I want to talk about multiple things, but all of you are influencers. And the whole point of this podcast is to give young people, even business owners, a really clear roadmap on how to become influencers, because in the end, if you don't have influence, no one's going to buy your brand.
True.
Buy your product or your service, right? So before I start that, this is something I do with everybody. Kevin, who are you? This is an imaginary mic. Who are you, Kevin? I know you. All of these guys know you. A lot of people know you. But I would love you to describe for us who you are.
So I would describe myself as one of those regular engineers who didn't want to become an engineer.
You're an engineer?
Yes.
I'm a mechanical engineer.
I'm an electronics engineer.
Wow. Engineers connect.
So yeah, I know. You know how I feel. So it's been a long journey from there and then coming all the way to content creation. I never thought that I would be into content creation, but I've always had this craze for photography. I've been a freelance photographer for a while. Yeah.
I had no idea.
So I did quite some portrait shoots and stuff like that, pre-wedding and stuff. And I think that's where I had this love for creativity and visuals and stuff like that, and that's where I think it all came down to becoming a content creator, I think.
So you describe yourself in 3 words. How would you do that?
A travel content creator.
All right, great. Now we're going to come to you, Vernon.
Okay.
And before we go ahead, I see that you guys are quite serious and well behaved. But listen to me.
It just began. So, okay, yeah. So we'll be
I want to set the tone for this podcast. It's going to be very conversational, very casual, laughter, banter. Just think that we are like 4 friends sitting together having a chai or whatever you want to call it, and enjoying ourselves. Okay,
that's true.
So Vernon,
Yeah.
who are you?
I'll say I was someone who wanted to get into business. Okay, so a very important aspect which was taught to us was advertisement. Yeah, I was like, okay, advertisement. So this is something fascinating. So if you want to promote something, you need a medium to do it.
You need distribution.
Okay. So as I went along, so I was like, okay, social media is something which can really go along, spreading message, spreading your brand information. So I was like, yeah, that's where I need to get in.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So if I want to get success in business, I need to get rich to the people also.
All right.
Yeah.
So, in 3 words, how would you describe yourself? Who are you?
Okay, who am I? I will say a good person who loves to talk. Okay, anyone. I love making friends. I love meeting new people, and yes, that's one, I guess. Okay, one is covered. Then humor. That's always on the mind. Yeah.
You're a laughter man. I mean, we were part of the same EDP course, technical and entrepreneurship development program, very long. But we were part of that, and humor has been a huge part of your life. And you are known in Goa like to be that funny influencer.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and also exploring new things. Like how I'm on this podcast now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's something a new experience for me also. So yeah, so that's 3 things.
Thank you, Vernon. Pushraj, we are meeting for the first time today. Actually, I'm meeting Kevin as well for the first time, but we've been in touch for a long time. But I'm meeting you for the first time. Thank you so much once again for coming at the last moment. Tell us, who are you, Pushraj?
Actually, I have my own business. I have my own buses, which are there I have a contract for the company.
Okay.
And I have total 5 buses.
Everyone knows you as an influencer.
Yeah.
I had no idea you had buses, but I don't know a lot about you. But how would you say, who are you?
Actually, I like to make new friends, and I like to make content which can be also funny, serious, like that something.
Amazing. So you're a content creator. You dabble in humor.
Yeah.
Messages with a social impact.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thanks for that. So today's episode is fueled by this new cafe in Goa called Expanse Cafe. Let me show you some of its stuff. Have you guys heard of Expanse Cafe? This is and amazing, it happens to be magic, fuel your magic. So guys, please welcome. Have you heard of Expanse Cafe?
Yeah, actually, when I was passing by through Miramar, I saw this new place, and there's one unique thing that I've heard about them. They have a concept of pizza. So like how we have pizzas, like an entire pizza, they have pizza which is like for a single individual, someone like me who wouldn't want to share. So it's like
that's right,
all for me.
Amazing. Wow. Hey, check this out. You can actually
Exactly. So
how do you do it?
So I think it's something you directly eat it from here.
Sweet.
And that's an interesting concept for someone who doesn't want to share their pizza.
Amazing. Have you guys heard of
yeah, it is. Like, I heard they use AI technology, to find out the best coffee beans at the farm, and that's how you get the best coffee. That's something something amazing to know.
I've never heard of a coffee brand using AI to select their beans.
AI technology to find out the best coffee beans.
Amazing.
That's amazing technology, I guess. AI is really using the magic.
Pushraj, what about you?
I heard that they also have their own app, so you can order your coffee, pizza, snacks before you reach to the cafe.
Yeah, like it opened a few days ago. Okay, I heard about this app, and I don't like to reach the place and then have to wait for my coffee there. So you're saying that at home you can say, I'm going to reach this place, I want my coffee ready.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
True. I think, and if we are having a very busy schedule, we don't want to wait there. So it's a really good thing where we pre-order and then just pick it up. It's convenient, to be honest.
Awesome.
So and no one is talking about the branding in blue color. The color looks really vibrant.
So they have a very cool branding actually.
Even the store outlet, like the branding in the blue, it looks blue and white, looks amazing.
Awesome, man. So guys, I am very hungry. I'm gonna start eating, and you're most welcome. Can I?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
I don't know what flavor it is. You're veg or
I
non-veg?
think that's chicken. So that's
good for you.
Something good.
Would
for
you
me.
like to eat one now or later?
Later, I'll have later.
All right, great.
Okay.
You're welcome to eat. Okay, I'm gonna have a bite because I'm like super starving right now.
Okay.
It's a veg.
So I'll also give you company then. So that's how you eat it. Okay. Okay.
This is cool.
How's it?
Your hands don't get dirty,
Exactly.
right? Good stuff, man.
It's really good. It's really good.
Amazing. So it goes back, It goes back. Yeah.
It goes back as well.
Yeah.
It goes
So
back as
cool.
well. If you are not able to finish it, you just put it back. Wow.
It's a pretty neat concept. I mean,
Exactly.
I wonder where they got the concept.
Yeah. something unique to to witness.
I'm sure no one in Goa has it yet.
I don't know if anyone in the world has it, to be honest. Pretty cool. All right. I wish it was I wish I'd eaten sooner.
As soon as the podcast get over, I'm the first one to finish that.
The first section of our podcast is going to be how to become an influencer. There are so many young people leaving school, graduating from school, from college, and being an influencer is the thing right now, right? Back when I was graduating, we had fewer career choices. Influencer was definitely not even on my radar. Right? I graduated from engineering in 2013. But now, like, being an influencer is a thing. Like, you can actually do it. So, since you are all three influencers, how do you become an influencer? And secondly, tell us your personal journey. So maybe Vernon, you can start.
I started with YouTube. That was something I was doing. I was doing short films first. Okay, so I started with that. Then
when was this? Which year?
It was before we met.
Okay.
So it was in before 2019. I was doing that. So then this person comes, Corona. Okay. Okay. Then he enters everyone's life. Okay, you're mostly destroyed only. So no, I don't think so. Someone benefited out of it. So yeah, that also happened with my channel also. So I was having a big team. So
you had a big team for your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I had almost, if I was shooting one video, I required like around 10-20 members. Like,
really?
Actors, I mean. So it was a difficult task though. But back in time, people were supporting me. So
what do you mean it was a disaster for your YouTube channel?
As in my actors, they went about with their thing. Like they got busy. Some lost their jobs. Some lost, So they were like they got separated. Like.
So your YouTube channel looks like a big production. It's not like a simple one man and the camera.
No, because because people were interested in what I was doing. So they were like, okay, can you take me in your videos? So that's how I gathered a lot of people who were willing to do a part in it.
Amazing. So it was like a skit-based YouTube channel?
Yeah, it was more of I will take a topic.
Short films?
Yeah, short film topic. Maybe it's love or maybe it's something emotional or whatever it is. So I will just take a topic and I will just create a whole story out of it. Okay, so that's how I used to go about it. And creating a story, you need, like, for example, you need couples, you need the father, the mother, the villains, that requires a huge
story. Basically it's like a film. You need
it's a short film. Yeah.
You need camera guys, you need props, you need all that stuff.
Exactly, everything. So yeah, so that's what I started with. Okay, so I didn't go that good, but I was able to get, reach and make some name for myself. Then I told you, Corona came and I was like, okay.
And you lost your cameraman. That's why you joined the course, how to become a cameraman.
Yeah, I got to learn lots of things from you also. So yeah, so then I was like, okay, now what? So like, okay, that's it. That's the end.
So just a question: did you have to stop your production? Is your YouTube channel still alive? Are the videos still there?
The videos are there, but I'm not making any content.
For the YouTube channel?
For the YouTube channel.
Okay, so basically what Corona did is put a full stop on your YouTube
channel.
And then how did you move on?
So yeah, so then I was idle at home and then there was one friend, okay, I'll take his name also, Sairaj, okay. He was part of my YouTube thing, okay. So he was someone who was like every time after me, chalo, make a video, let's make a video, like, And he was someone after this thing, once there are people who want to watch us, So I was like, Arey Baba, it's done. We closed that chapter. It's over. Vance is nowhere to be seen now. Okay, that's it. Let's get back to our job. Okay, Corona had enough torture on us. Let's get back. So he was like, no, let's do something. Maybe not at a big scale, something small scale. Then he was like, this reels also people do know. So I think that time only, those years only, like I think it was 2020 reels came in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, reels came in
2020. Yeah.
So that was the time reel came in. TikTok goldmine reels came in. So I started something on TikTok first.
Oh, really?
I was like, within a month it got banned. I was like, okay, chal nahi diya tha pura. Okay, so that was there. And then I was like, okay, this thing is, I saw some creators from Goa, they were doing it. Okay, namely you have many like Desi Goan and other people who are there for a long while. Okay, so I was like, okay, yeah, nice. So I was like, okay, these people are doing it, so why not? I was not very late. I think I joined in 2021. Okay, so I was like, I'll just start with that. Okay. Then got along with other creators. I started something. That friend of mine and me, like we started something, and then I was like, okay, so this thing is working. Something is working. Like we are not that, but at least, yeah, somewhere. Then I got with the other influencers, the creator friends of mine, okay, who already there somewhere. Okay, so I got with them. And namely, I'll take the names also. Initially, it was Ami Sushagad and Waterlocks, Mr. Waterlocks. So these were the initial people. Then Mithil and KR Semi. So these were like the initial people who I got along. So we started. They were at the same level. I was also almost coming up somewhere. So we just went about. It was never something to for the followers and the growth. So yeah. So then the credits came along, and so yeah. Slowly, I don't know when I'm from rags to riches. I didn't know like when I went from there. So people started knowing me. Yeah, that's how it went.
Amazing. So that's your journey.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you, Kevin?
So I started back in 2019. Honestly, even I started off with YouTube. So the whole thing came when I always used to travel, and that time it wasn't obviously outside India, it was within Goa itself. I was in college, I think it was 2012, and I should always bunk college and head out somewhere at least, no matter where it is.
I know, and Goa is such amazing places, right?
Really. And back then people didn't know about all these places that we are seeing right now. So the places that you see that are trending right now, I've been there like back in 2012.
Wow.
So I've always had this urge to travel, to see places, and that time obviously shooting and all wasn't the thing. In 2019 somewhere I visited this place Kurdi, okay, which is called the Atlantis of Goa, a village that goes underwater.
Wow.
Post the monsoons and stuff. So
Underwater during the monsoons or after the monsoons?
During the monsoons. Yeah. So and then it during the summers it emerges back.
Wow.
So I think I went there back in 2019, and I took some random shots, stitched it into a video. I put it up on YouTube, and that time Instagram didn't have really reels and stuff. So I put it up on YouTube and got really good traction, in the sense that people actually came and told me, hey, we liked watching your video, and if you go to places like this, show us more, because all of us cannot really go there. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. And I've always been into photography, and during college time we made short films and things like that. So I said, okay, why not? It's not a big deal, so let's do it. I had my phone, I didn't have any camera, nothing. So shot, did more 2-3 videos, and then that's when COVID hit, so I couldn't really focus much on that,
on the YouTube bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
actually even I started on YouTube. I remember I used to make some vlogs.
Yeah.
And the last vlog I made took me like 4 days to edit. It was like 13 minutes long. And it took so much of my time, gave me 0 rupees in my pocket. I said, forget this. I can't do this anymore.
Exactly. I think post-production takes a lot of time.
Yeah,
so
I'll interrupt there. And I think your WhatsApp stories were more engaging.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you were
my
showing
WhatsApp.
pretty much. That was, even I think on Instagram you used to post, right?
Sometimes.
But mostly I seen on WhatsApp. Like,
Oh, really?
those stories were more engaging.
Thank
Actually,
you.
yeah. You're going about in places, I guess, and
yeah.
you're showing things. Normal things what you're doing in your life.
I'll tell you why I like WhatsApp statuses. Because, see, when you post a story on Instagram, you gotta tag the person. You gotta put a hashtag and music. WhatsApp status just bakwas. Just put it there and khalas.
very raw video.
It's very raw.
It's just your people watching it, like, they
Exactly.
won't judge also.
And people who have my number.
Yeah,
Right? And it's a lot of fun, man. People actually message you on WhatsApp and, they like you. And I got this crazy story I want to share. So there was a person I got in touch with before the pandemic through an app called coffeemug.ai. It's like a professional networking app. I put my interests there and I found this person online. She had the similar interests as mine. So we exchanged each other's numbers through the app. and we were supposed to get on a call or a video call or something on WhatsApp. But it never happened. She was busy, I was busy, I don't remember. So that was in 2019 maybe, okay? But guess what? She had my number, I had her number. As you said, I post a lot on WhatsApp status. So somehow or the other, she used to follow me. Through the years, even though we never called, never messaged, nothing, she used to follow me. And then this year, she had to come to Goa. And she was thinking, Goa, I know Ryan. Ryan's in Goa. And she was organizing some conference. So she called me up, hey Ryan, how are you? Long time. I said, hey, nice to talk to you. She's like, Ryan, I need a very senior doctor from GMC. Can you help me out? I said, sure. I knew a junior doctor, gave her his number. She then contacted him. He connected her to a senior doctor and her thing was sorted out. You won't believe it. She took my address. She came here to my studio. She brought me a gift.
Oh.
And she's like, Ryan, I've never met you. I don't know you at all. But because of you and because of me seeing your WhatsApp statuses, I remembered you and you helped me. Thank you so much. And she came with her business partner here. And I was like, wow, man. And that's the power of just being out there. And that's what you guys are also doing. You are throwing some content out there and you never know what will come back. So one of my first podcasts was with Richard De Cruz, and he also said the same thing. Ryan, the best connections of my life have come through my content which I post. They don't know me from Adams, but they see it, connect with me, and some of the best things that have ever happened, some of the best business deals, some of the best relationships have come out because they found me online. So have you, no, I'm sorry I interrupted your whole flow. I don't know what happened, but where were you?
So I was on YouTube transitioning to Instagram.
Yeah.
So yeah, then COVID came in, and that's when I think the whole Reels thing started on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it was a short form of video where actually I enjoyed doing that more than the long form because it was quick,
And
on the go.
less post-production.
Exactly. You just put in your clips, you just put in your music.
I agree with him totally.
Very much.
Post-production is hell.
Especially on YouTube videos.
Exactly.
Yeah, and,
Whoa.
So you save so much of time, save so much of effort.
Oh, yeah.
And it started picking up really well. And then I really loved doing it, getting creative with stuff. And I think that's where it all grew. And I would say that's something that has helped this entire journey to come until here.
Amazing. So, what about you, Pushraj? How did you start? What is your genre?
Actually, I was having interest in acting, but I was not having the support. But what to do? I was having camera fear. If I do, what will people will say, like that. Then one of my friend told me that, "Chalo, ek reel banate," something like that. And I went at his home and we shoot my first reel. It was on Raksha Bandhan. Then we posted that reel, he collab with me. Then I got a good reach. So all people support me.
So what was it, like a comedy reel or what?
Yeah, it was on a Raksha Bandhan reel.
Right, but is it serious? Is it comedic? Is it?
Yes, like comedy reel.
Okay, nice.
Then slowly I started making reels on my own page, own account. My Instagram handle is Pushraj Prabhu, my own name. Then all creators like Bing Vance, Kuku Chirodkar, like KR Semi, I started making reels with them. Then slowly all people were supporting, and I got good reach. So I started making reels.
Amazing. So I want to ask you, when did y'all go viral? Maybe I'll start with you. I remember you said that the first video was that Atlantis of Goa. Was it viral? How do you consider it to be viral? Do you look at metrics? When did you go viral, in your words?
So I would say I started off with the one in Kurdi, and that's when I got this feedback. I think feedback is very important for all of us to know where we stand. So people said we watched your video and it's really nice. Not only friends, many other people itself. So then I think it was my fourth video. I went to this place called Surla Waterfall. It's on the Goa-Karnataka border, and it's like a natural infinity pool that's there. And the water is falling from there. So it's something very unique. And back then people didn't know about it. So I made this random YouTube video again, put it up, and till now I'm getting comments on that. So that's
Really?
like back in 2019, and till now people are commenting. So that's something that really gave me a push, I would say, to get more into content creation. And then during COVID, I think most of us had our reels viral, and that's
Oh, really? Like
very
like
much.
COVID allowed your reels to go viral.
Yeah, because we
Why?
did a lot of content where people could relate, when maybe someone who's down with COVID, how people actually treat him. So maybe there was a reel like that. So some people can actually relate, and I
Like,
think
did you do anything like that?
Yeah, I did, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
What about you?
Like we create some like relatable content, so people can relate for it, and it can be viral.
Yeah, people can relate
Yeah.
with the situation. They are going through the same
Yeah.
thing, and you're talking about that
Yeah.
situation.
And I think that's when people will actually engage and connect to
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Amazing. So, what is the definition of viral?
So I would say in Goa, it's crossing 1 lakh views.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a
That's
Goa
like a
specific
goal.
thing.
Like see, we have around how many? 15 lakh people in Goa.
15 lakh.
That's the population.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Is it
Yeah,
that less?
that less.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bombay
yeah.
is like more than 20 lakh.
Yeah.
Crossing over 1 lakh is like you reach a
Much.
very
But
good number.
that's 1 lakh views, right? It may
1
not
lakh
be
views.
1 lakh unique users.
True. Could be.
Okay.
Could
Okay,
be.
but 1 lakh views is like the benchmark.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it not be in Goa only. It might be
Yeah, out of
surrounding states also.
Yeah.
So I have people watching me from Karnataka, Kolhapur, then Karwar, and Mangalore also. So Mumbai. So these are the adjoining states which are also watching us.
Okay. So,
So
when,
it
did,
could be yeah.
when did you go viral?
So I'll tell you, an instance. Okay, I started making videos. Some of the creators noticed me. Okay, so like initially I told you there were 2 people, Amit Sushagat and Mr. Waterlocks. Okay, they were like, we'll take 2 months of focus on content, like mad focus on content. Like we'll meet whatever we can. Like that time I was free. It was COVID, and soon after COVID, and we didn't have much to do. So I was like, we'll focus. They were like, focus. 2 months, okay? We are starting from this month until this month, and we are making a hell lot of content. We're meeting, as much as possible. We're making 3-4 reels per day.
And this is on Instagram.
This was Instagram, okay? And I was like, okay, let's do this. It's a fun thing. And I didn't think of followers. I didn't think about getting famous. Nothing. Just go enjoy making videos, and that was we enjoyed. People enjoyed along with us, okay? And most of the things we created got viral. Okay, as I told you, 1 lakh was the benchmark. Yeah, okay, so it went viral. And then people were like, I was usually making with them only. So yes, I was like, okay, we are getting good content out of it. And okay, then people were like, why don't you make something now? So
that
it
was
was
not-
mostly with them. It was not coming on my account mostly.
Okay.
So I was just going with them and creating videos, and okay, maybe then they were like, okay, you also start making something.
Yeah,
Put
same thing.
something on.
Yeah. With me also. I was making content with one of the page, Tuspay. Then one of my friend Desigon, he told, why are you not doing reels on your own account?
Yeah.
Then I started creating content on my own account. Then slowly I started making reels. Then people started liking also. So it was fun and it was good as a achievement to do something. And when people likes your content, and it feels good when you get good reach with good views. It was really appreciating that.
Amazing. Yeah.
So circling back to the same thing of what exactly viral means, it's about people knowing you for the work you do in the end. So I think when people actually see you across the state, across the country, and people recognize you, go there and then, hey, hi, I do follow you, and I think that's when
Clinton, how he said, hey, being
exactly.
Today also we were doing a reel. After shooting the reel, someone of our followers came, hey, you're doing the reels, when Wing Wayne sent me. Let's click
Now
on
it's
photo,
become like
that.
something like
It
very
feels
common
good
thing.
when someone
whenever
comes
you
to you.
go out, there are people who recognizes you. Maybe out of 10 there are at least 3 people who recognizes you.
Yeah.
If you go out,
Wow.
there is something
That
something
high,
that-
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
I
feels
You're
never,
like basically
yeah.
mini celebrities.
Can say now. Can
Yeah, I mean,
that's-
if
yeah.
out of 10 people, 3 people know you, it's like a big thing,
So
man.
when I don't know a day I gone out and I haven't met my followers.
So you've always met followers.
Wherever I go, I at least meet one person and I come back. At least one person. Okay, that's how it is.
It feels good when someone come to you and let's click a one selfie. Like it feels really good when someone come and chalo ek selfie lete.
Amazing. What about you? You also
Same thing. I mean, I've been across states and I've had people in those states. Actually, once I was in Mangalore. Okay, I went to shoot, and then I was just heading to KFC, and then someone came like, hey, you're Kevin, right? Wonder we can follow you and stuff. So actually making that kind of an impact, it feels good. It's like a very subtle feedback to your work.
Yeah.
It only motivates you to do more and to do better.
Amazing. Yeah. So when did you go viral?
Okay, so I told you this 2 months of heavy work.
Yeah,
okay?
but you were posted on somebody else's. Yes.
Exactly. So, but people started noticing me. So they were like, "Why don't you do?" So I was like, "Okay, but what I'll do? What I'll do?" Okay, because I was just on their thing, like I was on their shoulder. Whatever you do, I am there. So then I was like, "Let's do something in love." Like I went in that love content only. Totally. Then this model started approaching me. Okay, mostly this models. Okay, like I want to collab with you. 1 girl, 2 girl, 3 girl, 4 girl. I'm like, what I'll do? Only whenever I was seeing girl, I was like, okay, only the love content is coming to my mind. Okay, I was like, okay, let's do something in that only. I took breakups, I took ex, I took every related content to love. Okay, and most of them went really good. 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. I'm like, okay, this thing is working for me. The more I went viral, the more models came in. I was stuck in that content only for a long while. So initially I was known for that love only. And I was like, okay, I'm going to change something number 2, something
You broke up with
relatable
love.
also. Huh? I broke up with the love content. Okay. Yeah, that's how I went viral with that. Like mostly the love related content.
Yeah, you have a very Casanova vibe going on.
I don't know, I got into that of somehow, which I didn't even wanted to.
Yeah, I used to wonder, bro, how does he have so many models around him?
It just came in as I went viral. Like
Amazing.
Yeah.
What about you, Pushraj? Like your friends told you, hey, listen, why don't you make content for yourself, right?
It's bigger Casanova than me, okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
It isn't me.
Waiting to hear the story.
Actually, I also make reels on Indian moms. Like,
Oh, okay.
Or Indian moms and their turns, something like that. And then I started making reels with Bing Waynes, one of my friend KR Semi. First, there was not a collab. Then after sometimes we started collabing, me and Bing Waynes, then KR Semi. So we get a good reach, and then after some days our reel get viral.
I'll just interrupt him, okay? Along with me, he also got into that love-related thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. My mind was
I
looking
think he
there.
saw all the models with you. He's
Models,
like, bro,
yeah.
I'll also make it.
Yeah. He got double models than me. Okay, he got double models than me. It's like, it's always been a competition. Like, I slow down now. Okay, I focus on different contents now. But he went in that line only. So, he won't say that now. He's talking about mother, children, father, and all. But he's not talking about something which went, and he's doing, and he's known for that also. More than me. Okay. Now he won't speak about that.
Anyway, you're a bros, so you can pull each other. You go ahead.
Sometimes
Even I was wondering.
we also fired some.
He's talking about mothers and all that.
Others and all. He's not talking about the main thing he was doing.
I think his mother is going to watch this
Yeah,
podcast.
You
that's
just,
why.
you just watch his reels, okay? Where you see how many mothers and fathers you see. I won't lie. Just go and watch his
Okay,
reels.
I'm
He also-
Yeah. I
He also-
just count the models, okay?
Yeah.
The models will be more than
He's,
me.
he's just waiting to pinch you and say, shut up, man.
Gaadi, Ravla, Tawadi.
He also fought with me.
That's why he's not looking at him.
Whatever thing's gonna happen, we will gonna fire in Kokani. That's for sure.
He also
He's
fought
like, okay,
after.
English मध्ये राव, वाचरा गाडी रोयतारा, कोकणी तुला Okay.
Actually, we were doing reels on double dating like that. After that, he fought with me just because of one girl. He told.
We are not talking about our personal life.
Yeah, we
I'm
can
gonna
talk.
kick you out, bro. Go ahead.
Wait. We were like good friends, and he's like, Pushraj, I don't want to do reel with you. There is a strong reason behind it, so we cannot do reel together now. I was like, what I did? I was not knowing what I did.
I think he's taking great revenge on him.
Then after some days, we stopped talking to each other. Then after some days, we message each other. He's like, what happened, bro? What I did? Then he's like, I was dating someone. So
Which he brought.
yeah,
For shooting.
for the content. And after some days, he broke up with her. And then we again became friends, and we started making.
Discussing my life here. It was supposed to be content. Took out mar Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
He was telling me, I'll take this out. You know, he got a chance now. He was in the car only. He was telling me.
He already warned you. Still, you picked on him. This is your fault.
Then again we started making reels, and then okay, छोड़ दे. जो कुछ हुआ छोड़ दिया. अभी वो लेकर नहीं बैठने का, like that.
But he been a great support. But
Yeah.
We supported each other with every content in real life also. Not only our social media life. In real life also we supported each other for everything.
This is something, you know,
Brothers.
everyone should have, like, you know, it's not about just one person. It's like
Yeah.
the whole community. That's how you grow also.
Yeah.
That's also important part.
You know, talking about support, your wife Jestred is here.
Yeah.
And you tell us about, having a partner. She's also a kind of mini influencer, I would say.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And I asked her, you're too an influencer. She's like, no, I'm not an influencer. But she definitely is. She's got a good following. She's got a lot of engagement. Tell us, these guys are great collaborators, great partners in content, in fighting, in girls, everything. I think you have a great collaborator, your wife. You'll make content together. You'll travel together. You'll probably definitely fight together.
Definitely.
So tell us about that.
So-
Having a partner when it comes to being an influencer.
Yeah, so I think many people have this, I would say, misconception that, okay, shit, when you get married, it's going to be very restrictive, But with her, I think it's never been that. She's always understood, helped me pursue my dreams. And she also started getting into content, especially food content, because she loves cooking. And I think that really worked for her. So that's where her page grew. She grew more into food as well, and she's doing it. She loves it. And even when it comes to my page, we both of us make a lot of couple content. And I think in Goa, it's very rare you'll find couple content that happens.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it. We love shooting. She shoots for me. I think before this, she never held a camera or never held a phone to shoot, but now she's become a pro, I would say.
Yeah.
And it's a big support in so many ways as a content creator for me. And we love doing what we do. So I think support, as he said, is very important, maybe from friends or your partners or parents. It's very important, and it has always been like a huge support for me.
Actually, I like to support everyone who want to become a content creator in every situation. I love to help people for everything what they do.
Amazing. When
I love to help everyone who want to become a content creator. Anything. I am ever ready to do support anyone in my life.
When he was talking about his wife, you all were looking at each other and making faces. Are you all thinking of getting married soon now? I think one is, bro, forget you, I'm going to get married.
We are like, tu bahar mein ho,
Yes, they're sorting their own
That
scene.
That eye contact was because of that. Tu bahar mein ho,
तू बाहर आके मिल.
गाड़ी है तुझे काट.
But that's amazing, and I totally agree on the whole concept of partnership, because we are good at one thing, but we are terrible at other things, and having a partner kind of like balances things out. Do you all see, okay, y'all are good partners in the content creation phase. What is something Venz is good at and you are terrible at, and what is something you are good at where Venz is terrible?
I'll give you an example, okay? Recently we won a competition. It was
You
organized.
won a competition?
Yeah, which was organized by Goa Police, okay?
That road safety thing.
Road safety.
Wow.
It was one of the biggest thing. So in my life, like I never saw so many cops around. so many PIs, almost
PI,
30, 40
PSI.
together. All the top people, like the police in Goa, like it was like shivering moment. Like to
And you
see
did
them in
nothing
front
wrong.
of us, huh?
We are like we said. we
Yeah,
are like,
so I'll tell you the part of what you asked. Okay, so how we went about was, I decided the whole script, like how things gonna go, how many people will be around, like what we need for that particular role, to execute. Whole executing part was his. He bought a car, he arranged a camera person, and whatever arrangement was required was whole done by him, even taking permissions from the police to get their support on the road as well. We actually got the traffic police on the road for that particular scenes and all, whatever was required.
you
With the
also,
speed
you also
cameras
use the
and all.
drone and camera angle, something
So
like that.
half of the thing, that one thing I might not be good at arranging, maybe he is. I am good at using the mental thing, like how to go about with the scripting part, how things are gonna go with the flow. So some things, it has to be divided.
Amazing.
Because to
Yeah.
get the
Yes.
best effect of
That's
it.
a perfect example of how partnership complements.
Correct. That was. So
What about you and Jested? How do you complement each other?
So same thing. I am the strategy. She's the logistics.
Okay.
So the whole planning part is with me, and the whole execution part is with her. So that's how it's a puzzle put together.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Yeah, so for me also, I'm more very spontaneous, in front of the camera, always like little crazy. And my wife at home is like exactly opposite of me. I'm always jumping around doing things. She keeps the boat stable.
Same with me.
So it's great to have a partner, man.
True.
And I'm so happy that this content came out, because many people think, okay, I will be an influencer. It's all about me. But it's actually about each
Team.
other and
Team.
other
yeah,
people.
team growing also,
Team.
that
True.
works also.
Amazing.
Teamwork.
I think one thing which I would love to ask each of you, and maybe we can have a discussion together. If somebody today wants to become an influencer, how do they start? I want to know from you. Do you have to buy gear? Is mobile phones good? What is it? How do I become an influencer today? Suppose I want to become an influencer. How can I become an influencer?
So what I will say is, first you need to have a topic, like whatever you want to go with. Like what's
niche.
your
What's your
niche? What's your niche?
Okay, by the way, I never asked you guys. What's your niche? Travel.
Travel.
What's your
Mine
niche?
is comedy mostly.
Comedy. And what's your niche?
Comedy, serious, like that.
So you first
So
need to
first
pick a
you
niche.
see what at least you can do. Like what he can do, I cannot do.
Yeah.
So okay, it's like it's one of the difficult tasks. Okay, so going about shooting, and he does a really great job. The cinematic things and okay. So everyone cannot do that.
Right.
And everyone can't afford that also. He has a lot of gears also. What
Right.
how much its gears cost.
Yeah.
So everyone has to think from their end, like what is there with me,
Okay.
what I can do, okay, how I can start with. So that's the basic thing.
So
okay?
first, find your niche, find your calling.
Find and what things you have to got to start. First, I just had my mom's phone. I was shooting on my mom's phone.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I was having my phone which didn't have good camera. Just I used to post from that phone.
Okay.
So, but the thing was, I had a thing in mind. Okay, I'll reach somewhere. I was like, a start is required somewhere. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like if you don't have things, it doesn't mean that you don't start.
Right.
Somewhere a start has to be there.
Yeah.
Then from my mom's phone, then I bought my phone. Okay, then I was like, okay, this phone is not helping me that much. I need a better phone. Okay. So from there, like, okay. So for reels, we don't need actually cameras. Okay. So for YouTube, yeah, it was much needed. So for reels, okay, even your normal iPhone, your normal good camera phone does the work. Okay. So if you have a good phone, like normally now about 10K phones comes in a good camera, which gives you a decent quality.
Oh, so
Yeah.
any phone above the price of rupees 10,000 comes with a decent
Yeah,
camera.
it comes in a decent camera, right? At least to start with. I'm not saying it will be great. Okay. So
But tell me something.
Yeah.
You're saying any phone above the price of 10,000 comes with a good enough camera.
Yeah.
Now, what is the difference between those phones, like entry level phones, and like a really great phone?
You can get a good quality. Like
How do you define quality? Why don't you
So-
answer? Because you're into camera stuff. as
Yeah,
well.
so when I started off with a OnePlus. It was a very base model. That's when I did my YouTube and stuff.
Right.
Then I upgraded slowly, and to be honest, till now, I don't use a camera in my content. I'm using an iPhone 15 Pro Max. Okay. I'm still using a phone. Only I use a drone. So that's when I upgraded to a drone. So I think when you're talking about quality, it's about, especially when it comes to me as a travel content creator, there are two types of content. One is the informative content that I create, and one is the cinematic content. So when we are creating cinematic content, you'll need a slightly higher end camera for it.
Camera phone for
it. Yeah. So I wouldn't say, I don't want to put it in a way that you need a camera to start off. You can start off from anywhere, from whatever you have, because like how me or him also for that matter, we started off from a basic phone, right? But if you're talking, over time, all of us have to improve. We are in that game where we have to upgrade ourselves, and that's when quality comes into the picture.
Yeah, so how would you define the change in quality? Before you had a basic phone.
Yeah.
Now you have like a high-end phone. What do you mean by quality?
So it's about the output that we get eventually. So
no, but how would you technically define quality?
The clarity or crispness of the videos, that I mean, if I compare my videos back then and now, and phones back then did not have the stability feature. Now they have an inbuilt stability feature. So if you look at those videos, there are multiple metrics where we would count in terms of quality. It'd be a stability, your resolution, your clarity, your colors, contrast, everything. I mean, all of these things together play a role in your quality. And I think the kind of phones that are coming in the market now, even for a good budget, you can afford a decent quality of content.
Like what budget would you talk about? 20,000?
So if I'm talking about decent quality, between 20 to 30,000.
Okay.
You'll get a decent quality, and then you can upgrade maybe to, for me personally, I love the iPhone camera. The output quality has been really good, especially for cinematic.
In the cinematic mode.
Yes,
where it like artificially blurs stuff.
Yes, and especially
Cinematic.
Exactly, and especially the 15 Pro Max. The Pro Max version have like the zoom in for the cinematic mode, which is really, really good when you want the macro videos and stuff like
Good
that.
stability, like good stability, quality.
What do you say about gear? Because like BBK Vines, right? You know that he's like a really big content creator today. He used like a Sada phone, and not even the back camera, which is normally better, but the front camera. So it was all about scripting. It was all about what content he's creating. It was never about the gear. Okay, so Vernon, what we are basically saying is, first is find your niche. Second is your gear is not as important. What is the third? Initially your gear is not so important.
Yeah.
Okay, so
as you said, you have to eventually upgrade it.
Yeah, but initially gear is not important at all.
Because if you're going to stress about the gear initially, you're not going to start.
Yeah,
the first step is
starting.
Without starting, wherever you are never going to get there.
Yeah,
So I would add up to that point is, quality over voice quality. The voice quality is more important than the video quality.
So your microphone.
Yeah.
So that has to be at least better.
Yeah.
So okay, you're not having very good camera at the initial place. At least has to be somewhere your mic has to do with the job.
So
initially, yeah. So because whatever you're speaking has to be at least audible and has to be without noise.
Yeah, especially if he's making like voiceover reels, which is his core. Yeah. So you need a good quality of.
That's where the understanding will come in. And then that's what people will share it.
Okay. So let's recap. First is find your niche. Second is gear is not as important. Third is audio quality is very important.
Very important.
Okay.
Very important.
What's the next thing if I want to become an influencer?
So that is done.
Scripting? What is it? You tell me. I don't know.
Main you have to learn how to edit the reel, that sound effect. Then
so it's talking about basically the basic editing.
Basic editing you should know.
For an influencer who's making short form content, do you mean like just editing on the phone, or do you have to go to a computer?
Yeah, we can edit on the phone.
So you're saying just start off with editing on the phone?
I still edit on my phone.
Oh really?
Yes.
Which apps?
I use the InShot, I use VN. So I use VN app. It's mostly for color grading that I do.
Oh really?
InShot is something just quick that I do. Or on the Instagram app itself, you go to the reels, you just put in your videos, use some transitions here and there, and that actually works really well.
Wow. So would you say VN is number one, then in shorts, then Instagram?
It totally depends on your niche. If you're into travel, if you're looking for cinematic content, I would say VN. If you're looking for something quick, you do it in the app or it's in short.
So the mobile apps does the most of the job now. So it's not even required like you know, to go to the, because whatever quality is required on the phone is the apps are giving you.
Definitely. And you can also later moving forward, once you grow in your career, definitely you can upgrade. If you're talking about quality, then you go to your system, you have a Premiere Pro or DaVinci, and then you get like churn out really good quality. That comes later. But if you're talking
on PC,
about
PC software.
exactly.
So, what about you, Vernon? Do you edit on your phone or on the PC?
For YouTube, I was like stuck to the PC only. So I was not even thinking about phones the back in times. Okay, I was just exploring what are the softwares which are there I can edit, because YouTube you require that. Like it's more convenient I think on the PC. So okay, but when I switched to Reels, that format got changed and everything was happening on the phone. I was like, okay, this is also first thing was initially the apps are not giving you the quality which the software might give you. So then it changed. Okay, so then I was like, okay, phones are also giving you that good quality. I was like, why not? Even a 1080p quality on this phone, it's good enough. So
you use the phone, and you as well?
Yeah, I also use the VN app. We can edit the reel good. We can use the background music, then sound effect for doing the editing.
So I want to know, is it advantageous to use the Instagram app for editing reels, because Instagram app gives you the trending audio which you may want to use in your edit and then cut to the beat, which you can't do with VN and InShot. So is the Instagram app better than using this VN? And no,
actually.
So it would totally come down to how complex your reel is.
Yeah.
If you want to put in many transitions, many sound effects which are not there on Instagram.
If you are using if you are doing transition reel, then it can be okay to do on Instagram.
So also, for example, I'll tell you, this is an inside secret, I would say, that Instagram or Meta ideally works with. If you edit your reel in Instagram, at least it's worked for me and many other creators who I know. If you edit your reel in Instagram itself, it tends to push it more because you're using the product of the app, right?
Yeah.
So you're using all the inbuilt transitions, you're using all the inbuilt filters, and the music itself. So it tends to push that particular video really well. Not that it doesn't push the other ones as well, but it does. But this is something that's worked for me. So if it's a very simple thing that you can edit on Instagram app itself, I would recommend. But if it's complex, you go in for the other app.
So you do recommend Instagram, but you're still saying that it is not necessary to use the Instagram app because you may want to do some more complicated stuff.
Exactly. We are limited with the kind of functionalities that the Instagram app has, which either VN or InShot has.
Okay, so maybe this is a good question for Instagram and Meta. What features should they include in the editing on Instagram that you would love to see?
Like you can use the sound effect directly.
So Instagram should add sound effects. Okay.
Or maybe allow you to import sound effects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one feature, and it should stop glitching sometimes for God's sake, because Instagram glitches so much. I think that's something. It's the filters that it has is a little cliche, but I feel it can get better. Sometimes the UI UX, as I said, glitches, but that's fine. I mean, to start off.
What about you? What do you think? How can Instagram improve?
So in a normal app, we just edit maybe half of the real example, okay, and we just go back to our work and just we come back and maybe do the other thing. I don't know how it works on Instagram now.
It's save to draft, no?
Save to draft.
Yeah, you can actually save it to draft.
Yeah, that is there, but I have seen if I saving another draft, that previous draft is gone.
That's the glitch. That's the glitch that I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's gone. I'm like, okay, where is my other one which I saved?
And sometimes your text disappears. Sometimes there are some auto transitions when you come back, and I'm like, dude, I did not.
Sometimes sound also disappear.
It never happened in the other apps. Okay, it had never. So I was like, and I just posted one story yesterday. Okay, and I see the same thing is saved in draft, which I don't know when I did.
Okay.
Something is strange also.
Cool. So this is good feedback for Instagram.
Yeah.
If I want to become an influencer today, first of all, find your niche. Secondly, camera is not that important. Third is audio is important. Fourth is just edit on one of your mobile apps. What is next?
I'll say never give up.
Yeah.
That's very important thing. Consistency is the key.
You're talking about consistency. I want to know like actual what numbers. How often?
So someone can give in 3 to 4 years. 4 years. I'm not talking about months. I'm talking about years. That will only come when you are loving that work. It won't be like, okay, I want to be okay like him. It won't come like that. Because he is famous. So I never went for followers. I never went for fame. I just love doing it. I just wanted to be out somewhere doing something, okay? Because I just don't want to be in home. That we had enough in this Corona time, whole year of sitting inside. I was like, okay, let's go out somewhere. I don't want to sit inside. Okay, that was the only thing. That going out. I never thought, okay, how much time I'm giving to it. So indirectly, that consistency was there. Okay, I could give consistency because I love that work. Okay, until unless you just come in the mindset like, okay, I'll give consistency. 2-3 videos not working, gone.
Yeah,
You are like, okay,
how I
let's-
gave up on my YouTube blogging.
That's what. It's like pure focus is required. Like, so you have to go on. Back in mind, right? Okay, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I knew that. Okay, I knew I'll be there somewhere. I just need to stick on to this.
Sometimes people demotivate you. You cannot do that. Don't do that. Stop it. But you should listen to the good people who says, "Jo hoga dekha jayega, kar lo."
Okay, since you're talking about consistency and we're talking about Instagram more specifically, how often should you post content? Is it real content? Is it carousals? Is it stills?
I'll tell you something. They also know, and most of the creators know. I was posting, I think, 4-5 reels per week. That is like almost alternative days, or it's like full week of reels. Full. Wale baba, kitle galta tu.
I was like, "Guys,
What
you are doing, bro?"
So they knew initially.
Why Piper is saying that? Because he was kind of like...
he was posting reel each day.
Okay.
So I was that initial thing, the ideas were just coming in, flowing in. Came in, just executed, done, posted. It was just going on
And now
on.
we don't also get ideas of what to do. We are not
Exhausted all the
getting
ideas.
ideas of what to do now.
What about you? Like, how? What do you recommend? How often do you have to post to become an influencer?
So to start off, I think you have to be very regular, very consistent.
At least 2 reels in a week, like that.
At least 2 reels.
Yeah, 2 to 3 minimum, I feel. Even if you can do it every day, better. Okay, because you're being out there. When you're new, you have to be out there. People have to know you, so you have to. Later, when you grow, it could be a lesser number, but don't stop being consistent. Okay, because even now, to be honest, I post every alternate days. Okay, but
And these are all reels.
it could be reels, post stories. You have to be there. Even if you're busy today, put up one story. Every time people see something about you, it's just that recall that's there in their mind. Okay, I've seen Kevin's content. There is someone called as Kevin. So I think you have to be very consistent. It could be any kind of content, but you post, you be out there, and frankly, don't worry about the numbers, because many people I see said get demotivated. They feel, okay, I post for like 1 week and then I'm not seeing any result. It's not, you won't get it overnight. Some people do get it overnight, but not everyone would get it. So I feel you have to be consistent, be motivated. Don't let someone demotivate you, or see, each one has their own niche, each one has their own capabilities, and I think without starting off and without waiting to see the results, don't really give up.
Okay, so now we got the consistency down. What's the next factor? How else? Okay, actually before this, I got to ask Venz. Venz, you know my WhatsApp statuses.
Yeah.
Are they Instagram worthy?
They are.
See, because I don't know if you also watched any of my WhatsApp statuses. Mostly when I'm driving, I'm talking to the phone and driving. I don't know whether it's Instagram worthy. Is it reel worthy? What can I do to make it Instagram worthy?
So what you can do is, create another page just for them, okay? Just name it My Life or something. I don't know why, but you can choose
Car
something
talks
better.
or something like that.
Something which is like, okay, which is easily accessible, like, it can be, okay, this is something related to this life.
Okay.
My life, it's like so simple, okay? So then you start posting
On Instagram.
on Instagram.
Should I put subtitles?
that doesn't matter.
Really?
Only thing is like what your content is, what you're speaking.
What about like reel covers, thumbnails, all those things?
If you want to look professional, that is there. But you're talking about your life, you don't need
Yeah,
lot of
exactly.
professionality in that.
But then see, if somebody is going through my Instagram page, they'll just see random like poses of my face. So how will they know what to watch?
See, you can make it interesting by, what you're talking on something, right?
Yeah.
Just add some stickers, add something which is, which is related to that post. Okay?
Add a hook essentially.
Yeah, something which is, your same post, maybe something interesting text, which
So
is in
the
the
reel
bold.
cover is important?
It is if you want to maintain a profile like really well, but if you want to put out raw randomizing, if you're making a separate profile.
But will
Now-
that go viral?
See, now I'll tell you. Initially, I did that covers and all those things, and now I don't even need them.
Really?
I just select, okay, this is looking good, chalo, put it, and it will go on the content.
That's really good for us to know because
It will just go on what content is there in that. So whatever you put, okay, on that, you put the best of the best thumbnail, it won't go.
so Instagram is like
Algorithm.
super
It's all
different
depend
from
upon algorithm.
YouTube.
So it is like you are connecting to the people. So something which is okay. I'll tell you that day I saw something about Thar.
Hmm.
A Thar enthusiast will will have interest in that. You were talking about something related to that. Okay, this is not proper. Okay, this is come out. Okay, so somewhere people will have that interest. Okay, people will come and engage in your post. Like, okay, this same thing happened with me.
Hmm.
Okay, and then eventually that thing gonna go viral. Okay, maybe you just have to go on posting whatever you feel like. Okay, so you are creating something, just create, talk something. There will be probability at least 2-3 things of yours will go viral.
Okay. So I have this public Instagram profile, Ryan F. Lobo. Okay. Can I just use that instead of creating a brand new page and post my, like when I'm driving, I'll talk to the phone. Can I use that?
You can do that.
And you're saying I don't need subtitles. I don't need a reel cover. Do I need captions? Do I need hashtags?
See, that is also an additional thing. Now I don't even post anything.
You
And
don't
still
use
it-
captions?
I have posted some reels without anything, not even description to
Okay.
tell you, just that same cover whatever is, and it's gone over lakhs and yeah.
But that's you, right? I don't have as many followers as
That's
you.
what I'm telling you. Like you have to come to that point first.
Yeah. So I'm not
So,
at your point. But so tell me for
initially-
someone at my
yeah,
point.
Yeah.
I got very few followers.
Yeah.
So I think the raw footages that you use, right? You can use it in stories. I'll tell you why. People are very interested in other people's lives.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're keeping it raw, I feel that kind of content works well with your stories.
Okay.
In case you're making reels, thumbnails at an extent are important. Again, if you're starting off, yes, I'll tell you why. Because suppose someone visits your profile and they're scrolling through your reels, having a thumbnail with a title of what your reel is about would actually hook the person to open that reel. Otherwise, the person will not know what the reel is about, right?
Yeah.
So if you've grown and you want people to use your profile as an encyclopedia, suppose someone's coming, okay, I want to go to Jaipur and I'm not able to find a Jaipur reel, right? So if I have a tag, 5 things to do in Jaipur, yes, that's when your thumbnail is going to help. And now apart from hashtags, Instagram works with keywords. So it's become like a search engine. How we have Google,
Yeah.
we put in a keyword. If you're optimized for the search engine, you'll show up. Same way, if your reel has those keywords, you can put it as normal words. Like I use long phrase words like things to do in Goa.
With
restaurants to
spaces
do-
or without spaces?
separated by comma, with space. Like how you would
So
put.
like things to do in Goa, no space.
No,
then
that is
comma.
a space. It's like a normal phrase. You use a normal phrase.
Yeah?
Things to do in Goa.
With spaces.
Yeah, with spaces. Have a normal space. Comma.
then comma.
Places to eat. Comma.
Comma.
Restaurants. So because
So
now
no hashtags anymore, just
you can
phrases.
use you can
You
use
can use
hashtags,
hashtag
but
4 to 5 like that.
yeah, you don't have to go with a bunch of hashtags.
Yeah.
Really relevant.
As per the Instagram algorithm, now you to use hashtag like 4 to 5 last.
Yeah, and if you see the search bar that is there right now compared to what it was maybe 5 years down the lane, earlier you could just search for accounts. Now you can also use a keyword, things to do in Goa, and
Oh,
you'll see
really?
coming up. So it's becoming like a search engine. it has an AI integrated feature over there. So it is very important for you to optimize those things. It also has an option for alt text. Alt text, essentially, you can tag your image or your reel, whatever, telling what exactly it is. A temple in Goa, a church in Goa.
Alt text.
Alt
but
text.
Isn't alt text only for images and not reels? Or is it also for reels?
I think it's not. I'm not sure about reels, but it's there for images.
Yeah, for images.
It's there for
definitely.
images.
And that's important.
Yeah.
So for a beginner like me,
It also has the option in add topics. You can use that performance, friendship,
is
comedy.
that
Yeah, I
see,
think.
at your level, right? I think it's not necessary.
Yeah.
But for someone at my level,
Yeah, you
who's
can
like
use
got
that.
a lot of very few followers,
If
it
you
may
are doing
be, may be
content on
important.
food,
So
then
I'll
you,
add up to that also. It depends on what kind of account you have.
Yeah.
Like he has something which has to be with proper. Where is the place? You know, he's gone to Jaipur. He has to mention there on the thumbnail or wherever in description. Every description has to be given properly.
Right.
If someone is making a comedy content, a normal text will do.
True.
Okay. So it depends on what kind of content you make. If you're making something just your thing, so like I went to this hill, done kabar. Okay. Or maybe what happened to my Thar? Just like make someone curious.
Yeah.
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 What happened to my Thar?
So, okay.
Okay.
I want to make content which is about my life, intellectual, thought-provoking. Okay, let's just say these three topics. What is important for me to do?
So you have
Place
a
is
topic,
not important.
Okay, place is not important. So
Right.
you have some thought in your mind,
Right.
no? Which you gonna share. So eventually you gonna put it in text.
Yeah.
But make people curious. Just put something which is like, okay, why I did this, why why I had to open this box. Example.
It's a hook, essentially.
Yeah, it's that's what is required in your if you're
So
doing
start off
something.
with a hook.
Start off with the
Yeah,
hook. You have, I remember one thing, the user's attention span has reduced to as low as 3 seconds. Okay, so the first 3 seconds you hook someone, like say I lost 50,000. Someone will be curious, why? I was about to die. Why?
First
So you-
talk about all the things in the world and then come to the topic.
What do you mean?
That's how you keep the people
Engaged.
engaged
Okay,
for that.
give me an example.
Okay,
Here.
then suppose give me a topic.
The topic is marital problems.
Marital problem.
Okay, something you don't
Okay,
know much about.
Tomorrow, okay, yeah. No, I'll just still,
just-
I'll try my level best. Okay, I'll be like, today I woke up, I went to the market. Okay, so I went and I bought tomatoes. Okay, I bought tomatoes. It looked really red. Like lovely. Okay, I took it home. Okay, I was like, I'll make some good vegetables and I like. My wife wanted to have chicken today, so that started a fight with that. Okay. So eventually you put the end topic at the end. Whatever related to marriage, you put
That's
the end.
incredible.
First you talk about vegetables. You went to the market. People
Like
people want to
punchline we said it.
Wait, let's see what my wife thinks on this tomato, whatever it is. Okay. So at the end you tell the thing.
Do you
That's how
agree with this?
Very much. So even when I say,
never ever heard of this.
even when I say I lost 50,000 on my Kashmir trip,
Uh-huh.
starts off with, so I flew from Goa, I landed in Kashmir, I checked in the hotel, I got a
People are interested in your life. People are interested.
and then someone scammed me and I lost my 50,000. The person waits till the end, your engagement time is long, your video gets pushed more.
So basically it's an unhook. It's not a hook.
So the starting part is a hook when I'm saying I lost 50,000.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
a
So you
hook.
start off with a hook.
It's a hook
and then
to
you go on some
People will
boring
watch the whole
rambling.
video for that 50,000.
Yeah.
Why he
So
lost
first
that?
you hold the person and then keep him held till the end to know.
Now I got it.
People are very
People are-
curious to
people
know.
are
It's
waiting
like
for the
brilliant,
twist,
man.
like twist, what
If you give it directly, okay, he lost 50,000. Okay, let's go home now. Okay, it's done. Okay. You just already tell that.
Okay, so
over.
Curiosity.
very importantly, start with the hook, then go on some rambling, winding story. Blah, blah, blah. People want
Not
to hear.
too much, huh?
But listen, it has
Yeah.
to be restricted to 90 seconds.
Huh? Yeah, and
Yeah,
not boring.
Yeah, not
It's-
boring.
It has to be something interesting.
Correct.
You're talking about something, that has to be also the initial part. It should be
yeah.
interesting. He shows things in his video that makes it interesting.
Yeah.
He's walking towards the thing in the
Yeah, yeah.
airport. He takes the flight. Some visuals are there
Okay.
to grab the attention. That's why people are waiting to see at the end. So you're talking about my grandfather was a good man. He was there in there. Who wants to listen about the grandfather? Okay. People want to come to that point. Okay. You're just talking about the grandfather in the whole thing and the 10 second people will be like, "Tuja video point na buddhi somebody." Okay. So that's how it goes.
Wow,
Like,
very
yeah.
interesting. Okay.
Like we
Go
are
ahead.
making comedy content, so people should wait. What will be next? And what will be the ending of the reel? We call it punchline.
Yeah.
So if you keep the punchline at the last, people will wait for it. For what will be next? It will
Yeah. So you're waiting
Our
for.
thing in mostly is like the twist.
twist.
So wait.
Yeah.
I have to ask this. So there is a formula.
It has.
What is the
which-
formula?
Which we learned over the years. Is now
Yeah.
what you told.
Yeah, yeah.
I told you. Okay, that's one. There are many things like this.
No,
This
so
won't work.
spell out the formula for me.
Okay, see, this thing might not work for everything.
Right.
That's used most in his videos because he puts a hook in most of the videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't put a hook.
I can't. I have to put twists.
twist.
That's our genre. Genre is different. No?
So your
So
humor.
comedy.
In humor, there's no
Humor.
hook. There's twists.
So
Humor,
something people will. Why will people love something? Something unexpected should happen.
Right.
Okay. People were waiting for this. Okay. A snake will come. Okay. They see a tiger coming suddenly. Arey, we were waiting for tiger. The
Yeah,
tiger came.
so that's-
okay. So
Yeah. That's comedy. It's completely different.
That's how you trick people's mind. In certain way. So that's
So
how it is.
each genre has a different formula. You're saying.
Yeah, it has a different formula.
Wow.
Same
Okay.
same thing you cannot apply for everything. It won't work. It won't work.
Wow. So that's like a whole topic on its own. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So let me recap. First is find your niche.
Yeah.
Second is camera is not so important, but audio is important.
Mm.
Third is editing. You can do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Fourth is what was it? What was the fourth? Fourth is fifth. Fifth is basically
Consistency is one.
consistency.
Yeah, which is
Sixth is hook and creating like each genre has
It's
a
like
different
engaging
formula.
people. How you engage people
How to engage
in different content form. What you do.
What are we missing here? Are there more things that I need to know to become an influencer today?
There are lots actually.
There are
are lots, but I think we highlighted the key points.
Key points.
Yeah.
Simplest thing is be yourself and love what you do, and that's when you will grow. If you love, that's what he said, right? If you would be consistent if you love it. If you don't love it, you won't be consistent. It's just proportional
That's
to each
what
other.
what he can do, I cannot do. What you can do, I cannot do. I cannot put stories on WhatsApp. That's not my thing. But you love doing it. You love doing it. Okay. I was like, who will see my thing and thing? But that's it's coming from inside of yours. Like, okay, I love doing that. Okay. Now you had a different mindset. Like, okay, I'll just gonna switch from there to Instagram also. Some people because Instagram has a big reach.
Right.
Your WhatsApp will just be there with the context who you have.
Yep.
So that's how it is.
What are the biggest struggles? Like everyone thinks being an influencer is, wow, I am an influencer. But you go through like real struggles, right? What are the challenges? I think off the top of my mind, one is inconsistent income or how do you make income? So what are the challenges? Because I know you are working in a full-time job. You have a business of your own. You have a business of your own. So you all are not like completely dependent on. So tell us, what are the challenges? Or is it a career choice? Tell us. You all are insiders. So what's up?
So it is definitely a career choice, but once you reach at a certain stage in that particular thing, because in the end all of us need to generate income, and you need to reach a stage where you generate the base minimum income that you can do with. So I feel I wouldn't say there is a benchmark of certain number of followers that you need, but if you look at industry standards in that way, they have a lot of value for people who are maybe 100k followers, and that's when you'll have a steady stream of income coming in. But that being said, it is very important to always have a backup source of income, because being an influencer also is very seasonal. You'll have a lot of promotional content during the season, especially when you're in Goa. You'll have a lot of promotional content, say during the season that's now. but when you're off season you need to have a backup. But definitely influencer is a career that has grown, is growing, and will see a boost in the coming years.
Okay, so you have a full-time job.
Yes.
So you are being a responsible citizen. You're not, and you have a wife as well. So
Yes.
paisa to chahiye.
Definitely. So I
And-
think everything comes into picture how
Yeah.
you feel. If you feel like, okay, you're earning say 20k from being an influencer and you feel that's enough for you, well and good. But if someone like me who wants to travel, and travel is become very expensive compared to what it was. So even if I'm doing a trip to Kashmir up down, it's going to cost me minimum 50 to 60k. And I feel my job is something that helps me to it's a support system to being an influencer for me. So that's something that's for me. It would be different for everyone.
Yeah. So what about you, Vince? Now I remember you had multiple jobs since the time I've known you, right?
Yeah.
But today you have a business of your own.
Correct.
So tell us, to become an influencer, I guess you will say that you have to have a job on the side.
Yeah.
And
I will
do
say that.
influencing, like create content like on the weekends, like Kevin was doing.
Like from business gives me a stable income now, okay. But see, initially, that promotion thing and whatever income coming in, that was never on my mind. To make money out of,
Being an influencer?
like being an influencer. I told you, I just wanted to go along, have fun, and that's what it is. Then I slowly understood, okay, there is money in some way on this. Maybe directly, not monetization like what you have on YouTube. So this is a different kind of thing. So I was like, okay, initially I was rejected many of the offers which I got because I didn't want to go there.
Wait.
So-
you rejected what offers? Job
Offers?
or-
No, as in the promotional offers.
Okay, like
People were ready to pay me, but somehow I was like, okay, I just came here just for fun. Like, I just want to do what I like, and that was not my thing, kind of, And people were like, we are ready to pay you, okay, because you are getting good reach, and we prefer you to, promote our brand. Well, like I took one. Then people were like, okay, once saw it, some other pages started following me, and they were like, we are also offering you, do our promotions. The word spreads, Then we were like, okay, who will say no to money, So I was like, okay, coming in, right? The money is coming in, it's flowing in. So I was like, okay, let's take it now. Let's take it, okay. So never it's still now it's okay. This is what I have to do. Okay, I'm taking off my business. I'm sitting around. Say I'll just rely on this. No, that's not happening. But still, sometimes it is even more than what you learn in business.
Oh really?
It is. Sometimes it is like if you get 4, 5, or maybe 6 promotion a month, it might just go above your business or your salary. Okay, so I have seen some months which I got like 4, 5, 6, 7 promotions. Okay, yeah.
So what is in monetary terms? What is the most you have made in a month?
So that will be around 35,000. Yeah. So
What
different.
about you? If you all don't mind me asking.
No, I don't mind. 90,000 to a lakh
In a month.
in a month when it's peak season, because I worked with like Google and stuff like that. So there are certain brands which pay you really well, and if you crack that, it can give you a lot of money. But again, as I said, I'm working full time for a company as a project manager into digital marketing, and that's also something that I love doing. So I love both of the things. I love my job as well, and I love doing this as well. This is something that gives me core happiness: traveling, creating content, and I'm fresh to start the week and go back to my office.
Amazing. What about you? What's the most you ever earned in a month?
I earned 20 to 25,000 by promotion.
Okay.
And actually I was doing content just for fun, not because of money and I will get money. I was not knowing that I will get promotion in my future and like something like. But I started making reels, then I started getting promotion, and slowly it is good no if you get money by doing reels.
Yeah.
Just doing
It's like extra pocket money.
yeah.
It's like how much time, like suppose you're properly doing it, like with like using gears and everything, it will take more time.
But
Otherwise
you don't use much gear except your drone.
Only the drone. Yeah.
no, it's like properly like cinematic, like full professional shoot. That will take time. Sometimes we just walk in, okay, we'll say this is a product, and like okay, give me the money. Somewhere just like that. Okay, and editing is like within half an hour it's finished. Like where we get this? Where else we get this? Like
Oh, so you're basically saying there are some shoots because you already have the reach.
Yeah.
You can literally go to any business, for example. Suppose I want to create a promotion for Creator Studio Goa, Goa's first podcast studio. You could literally charge me an X number of amount, come and just shoot some random shots, half an hour editing and finish. That's that.
As in, see, it's now fixed in our mind. Like we'll just ask you what you want to promote. You'll just tell us, I want to promote this picture which is there inside. Okay, main focus has to be this, or you can just tell us about the curtains and other things, lights which are there. Okay, but main focus has to be on the picture. So we do that job now. We know how that has to be emphasized.
It's become so you're so used to it. You know exactly
what has to be promoted and how it has to be promoted now. Okay, we just ask the people what you want, and that's it. Like
most of the people want content. They ask for you should do content like this, and then you have to we want content to promote our business like that. And they when we edit and edit and send to them, they are like, it's wow, they love it.
Okay.
And then if you are getting for promotion 5 to 6K within 2 hours, then it's good now.
Amazing.
So I'll divide this thing into two half. One is like we just give the brief about whatever the person
like an
wants.
informational.
Just the informational content. Okay, like the promotion. And other one is like the content base where you indirectly you give the messages. You don't even tell exactly. Like you'll show indirectly the brand you're walking in. You're not emphasizing the brand. Okay,
you incorporate it organically.
That's two way of doing it. And we also ask them like what form you wanted. You just wanted like the technical, like whatever the things are there, you just tell and finish it off, or how you wanted like in a content form where people get engaged in the second half. Other one what I told.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Another thing which influencers face is trolling.
Yeah.
Tell us, does it affect you? What is the most trolling has ever affected you, and what's the worst troll you've ever had, and how do you deal with it?
He's the best guy for this answer. Okay. I'll speak also some things.
Okay.
But,
first, one of the creator roasted me because my content was not that good and I was not knowing what to do actually. So he roasted me. I was like,
so he's a fellow creator.
Yeah,
he's a fellow influencer.
He's a roaster.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
He's professionally he's known to roast people. Okay.
And he roasted me on my content.
Is he a Goan guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what I did? Why is doing such thing with me? Then slowly I got to know that roasting is a part of life. You cannot take it seriously. You should take it. You should not take it seriously. Then slowly I started ignoring. जो करना है वो कर लो. मैं बैठ क्या बोलते हैं उसको मैं
I'll tell something more about this topic on his part. Okay. He's been inspiration to me. Okay, this guy, he is the most troll guy on the internet.
No, I can't believe that.
Sorry to say this, but okay, he's the most troll guy on the internet. But best thing about him, he always bounce back. He always bounce back. That is something why he's also come on that level also now. For that, it's like I have seen people one troll and you're gone. You're like, I can't take it, Baba. It's over for me. He'll be like, okay, he roasted me. Okay, let's get back to content. What we are shooting today?
So thick skin basically.
Let's think. Arey, but you are done, no? Yesterday you were done, no? No, we'll do. We'll do.
So tell me something. When people troll you, do you have to respond?
No. Best option is you should ignore it.
Actually.
Really?
Actually.
So it depends again. So I recently had this incident where it was a reel of me and my wife, and some Instagram uncle commented on that,
Instagram uncle is a new thing.
Yeah, I mean,
The guy in the red t-shirt.
I don't really I don't remember that much.
I had complaints about that guy.
Oh, wait.
No, not that guy. This is some random from which state I don't
Another
know.
uncle.
Yeah, and something about my wife. So
That guy's personal then. Yeah.
yes, and I tagged his wife over there and saying that please take care of your husband. He's looking at other people's wives.
Uh-huh.
And many of my followers tagged him and his wife in that
Oh shit.
comment. So I don't know what happened at their house.
Khalas.
I hope it's
Finish. Volcano.
so it depends.
Direct Chandra.
Yeah, so it depends. Sometimes most of the time I ignore it because sometimes it gets to your mental health, like everyone can't really take it sometimes, but sometimes it's just I just have the thing, okay, let's have fun with this guy. Let's give it back to him or her. But yeah, if you feel it's bothering you a lot, I mean, you ignore it, and that's something you learn over time. Initially you'll feel the heat, but over time you'll learn to get over these trolls.
Amazing.
When he roast me, I was like, I will do something better. I will improve my content. Then I slowly improve my content. And then he's not roasting on my content. He's roasting my personal life. Like he don't have content now. He don't have content. So he knows if he roast us, then he will get good reach. So now he's roasting. He's on our like personal life. Something
How
else.
does he know your personal life first of
He
all?
only tells him and then he roasts him.
No. Some people now share everything.
There's the roasters roast him, then he tells him it's roaster. That's how it goes.
So you're planting them. You're planting the information.
Do whatever you want.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, but some people have been roasted so much that they got into depression.
Yeah, some people take
I
it
think some
seriously.
people even committed suicide, man.
Yeah.
Very much.
It can be that bad.
Because everyone's emotional state of taking in something is very different, right? So if you and me can take it, some people can't really, and they don't know what to do. So trolling, obviously it's an offense because of that, but yeah, it depends person to person.
And trolling is fun until and unless it's on the other
Yeah.
person. When it comes to everyone gets offended.
So one of my friend, he roasted that lady. Then I told her that you don't take it seriously. He's just making fun. Then she was totally in depression, like why he's doing, and then some people take it seriously and you also go in depression because of roasting. Some.
Yeah. It's
I haven't been much into that. I got most love only. I think 95% of the time.
Okay.
Some here and there are people jealous. There are
You'll
people
always
who are-
find one out of the 100
there are.
who has to comment something on your on your feed or on your post that's negative, but it's okay. I mean, look at the other 99 people who love you. That's what.
I hardly give them chance. I let my chance dina.
Starting, I was not doing that much perfect content, and then slowly I started collaborating with Big Vance. Then he told he had a good idea to create a content. Then one of my friend KR Semi, he also supported me in doing reels, how to do reels, how to get people engaged with you to get good views like that.
I'll tell you something, this, like we, like KSME, this Wadalogs, and like we are a very big group, like, and one thing is like even people coming against us,
you all gang up against them.
we can gang up against them. Like,
Wow.
there are, we have that kind of unity. If you want to come up on the thing, one go, we can destroy someone like for life if you want to.
So you
No, if
basically
want
have
to,
like a
yeah.
influencer mafia.
Unity.
So we want to, but we prefer keeping quiet. We know our strengths also, but like it's okay. We'll just keep it under control.
Now that we're talking about influencer mafia, politics has gotten into influencers. Have you ever been approached by a political party?
There are people who have joined already the hands with them.
Yeah, actually, some of the creators, some of the
And they're getting
food
paid.
blogger. Yeah, as per the follower, they get paid. I think so.
It's a dangerous game, man.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous game. I mean, it's not dangerous for you. You'll be making money, but you're going to influence people in the probably the
Political way.
right or wrong.
I'm always out from that.
Me too.
I never applied. Never applied for that.
Same.
Yeah.
Same here.
So I just don't want to be someone speaking and I speaking what they speaking. Yeah. So that's
You didn't
not
want to
gonna
ever be a
happen.
puppet.
No.
So
I
that's
don't.
very important to be the right influencer, I would say. Is people follow you for a reason, so it's very important you tell them the right things, not something just because you are getting money or something of that sort. It's very important to, because people are loyally following you. You need to be loyal back in the kind of content that you give them, and that's something where I have said no to a couple of brands which I feel do not resonate around what my followers like. So I'm
Yeah, I
happy
have
to
also
say
done
no
that, yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Same here.
So example, I tell you, there's network marketing ads thing which are going on. They're ready to pay good amount.
Yeah.
But they are like, we don't know what and how they're gonna do it. What if they fraud people? And things will be on us.
Yeah.
So you because of you, your thing, your face, your thing, we gone with it. So that's how it's gonna be.
That's true. I mean, like
Something you can't do for
products,
money.
services, brands that you don't trust, but
Yeah.
you take the money and you promote it, could really damage people's lives.
Yeah.
Actually, I had done one promotion. Then later on, they scam, not scam. They make a discount something, and then they do not give the discount like something. It's very
So you have to be careful when selecting which brands you promote.
Yeah.
Right?
And some brands scam you only.
That is it.
I had a brand which approached me, made me shoot the video and everything. And trust me, many brands don't pay you until the work is delivered. It's
Okay.
very rare that a brand will pay you, say, 50%. Usually they don't. They pay you 100% only after the work is done. I shot everything and I sent the reels for approval. And then I realized that along with me, there were a couple of influencers across India who were scammed because the brand didn't pay them, So even though we didn't post it, we took the time and effort to shoot it. We didn't get paid. And I'm sure every influencer might have gone through this phase.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean,
even I had done one shoot with one of the cafe. I won't take the name, but I was like, I did his promotion. Then because of some reason, family issue, I did not posted his reel. And he's like, after shooting, also he's like, now I don't want your promotion. Like that. It was my personal problem, so I did not post his reel because of my personal problem. Then he's like, now I don't want the reel.
you don't want the reel.
He didn't want the reel.
After all the effort.
All the efforts.
All right. So, do you think that being an influencer also requires business savvy?
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of strategy. Okay, if you want to make money out of it, you need to be very strategic with what brands you choose, what brands you work with, because
Your terms?
your terms, conditions, everything have to be crisp clear. Because I didn't know this before, but right now I have a full terms and conditions that I share with the brand, and I have everything over email, because today if you don't have anything over email, you have no proof, right?
Yeah.
So that's very important as an influencer to have everything over email, no matter the brand being small, big. That's very important. So business savvy and tech savvy you have to be.
What about you, Vernon and Pushraj?
Yes, totally. It has to be like, we are making money out of it. So you need to have strategies in place.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't be able to. You at least your basic things you need to have in place. If a brand is coming in, you need to know what to promote. You need to have some knowledge about the brand. If you're promoting a restaurant, you need to know some things, how a restaurant works. What are the key points you can promote, then that ad what you are doing will be successful. So it's important to know some details about the business as well.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Probably one question I never asked, because we're all guys. Like, girls will definitely face this, sexual harassment. Do guys face it?
They have a story, looks like.
They have a story. I don't know whether you want to call it sexual harassment or Adam teasing, if not Eve teasing, or
Wins. I'll share it.
tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, you could speak if you want on behalf of female influencers.
Okay.
We don't have any females here,
Yeah.
so
So I don't know how they go about. So.
okay. So you talk about you and maybe Pushraj if not you.
Yeah. So one
Each
fine
story.
day, something good, something bad also, I'll tell you. I happened to go to Mumbai last visit, okay. The girl supposed to show me around place around. She disappeared somehow. She was like, I have some work and like,
What
okay.
place?
Mumbai.
Oh, there
So
was
I-
a girl supposed to
To
show you around Mumbai. Okay.
around Mumbai, and I
Is
went
this
there.
part of your a reel that you had to do to promote Mumbai or just
No, I just went about. Okay,
Just traveling,
Yeah,
like.
it's somehow connected to my videos and
Okay.
okay, so I went there and I posted a photo of I'm in Mumbai. Okay, and somehow like a follower of mine happened to contact me, and he was like, I'm in Borivali. Okay, if you come around there, I'll show you around place around. Okay, then I sat in the train and I reached the Borivali station. He started walking towards me. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. The walk doesn't seems very proper. Like I was like, okay. I couldn't demonstrate also, but okay. I was like, okay.
Your spidey senses started tingling.
Then he was like, can I sit here? Can I sit here? I was like, okay, you can. I respect everyone. Okay.
You're meaning on your lap.
No, not in my lap.
Okay.
Not in my lap. Side to me. Okay. He said like, okay, yeah. Okay. He said side to me, and he was like, okay, I'll show you place around. It says, okay, I'm a follower. I was like, Baba Mutle, I respect you. Itlo respect na itlo respect na okay. I will love koda guy moda na, but he was a good guy. Okay,
Yeah,
so
good.
but okay, he was a
Alright.
good guy. Like, but only thing must take on I was like, okay. I was like, okay. So see, I understand your urges. I understand. Okay. I was respectful. Like, I understand your urges. I just want you to show me Mumbai, which you have come here for. So rest of the things we'll give aside.
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
But he came in, no, so I cannot like let's all put in also. Okay, I cannot do that, no. I have to be like, okay. Then he said, then I was like, okay. That point I bought because he was one of my followers.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
he was someone which I didn't know. Okay, so I was like, then they understood, like, okay. So I was like, he kept his distance. He continued his walk and everything, but okay. So but he respected my thing, and I was like, okay. Yeah,
So he showed you around Bombay.
showed me around Bombay, and I was like, okay, thank you so much.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है.
Yeah. So yeah,
I think you also have some stories to tell.
Same thing. I was. Actually, he told me about this, that he's
Okay.
sending some videos of gay type videos.
Vernon looks traumatized right now.
I have those
Arrest-
visuals in my mind. I have those visuals. I cannot get rid of those visuals.
Special moment.
So yeah. I was like,
Love Guru.
"Kaun Dakopa challe makari?" Who's showing me Mumbai around? Okay, but it's a different kind of experience. Okay,
Alright.
okay. He at least he was a good guy. He listened. Okay, he controlled his urges. Okay, so I was like, okay.
What about
respect
you?
it.
Have you faced anything? Or have you heard any stories?
No, not particularly anything.
I just faced in the club Mojo something. One of the guy, I was going to the washroom and he's like, I'm not so old. I was like, what you are saying?
You are not so old. He's not so old.
He was telling me that I am not so old. So I was like, what he is saying? Then one of my cousin told me, "Arey, he's a gay, stay away from him. Like we went out, then went out, and then after on, my cousin told me that he was like he's gay, we'll go, like something.
So we're speaking on the camera. So no offense, we respect all the
Yeah.
genders. Okay, so yeah.
Now let's talk about the business of influencing and your 5-year plan. How do brands work with you? How does your relationship work? Why do they pay you? On what do they base that payment? Tell us how. Suppose, okay, the main sponsor of this podcast is Creator Studio Goa, because I couldn't get anyone else right now, so I'm sponsoring most of it. Obviously, we have Expanse, who's a product sponsor. Now, suppose Creator Studio, the business, right, which I have with my partner Jenny. Suppose we wanted to work with you. How do we work with you? I think this would be a great section for businesses to watch on how they can work with influencers such as you and with other influencers. How does it work?
So I think the biggest thing that brands do, or some brands need to identify, I'm saying why, because many brands look at purely follower numbers. If they see someone's like 50k or 100k, they approach, they go in terms of numbers. Not saying it's bad. If you have a good reach, fine. But if followers, in today's world, not all followers are real.
Yeah, many of them are fake.
Exactly.
And you can buy followers.
Exactly. So there are many people who do that. And what happens, I think brands need to identify influencers who are going to give value to their brand rather than just numbers. Obviously, numbers are important, good reach is important. Value to their brand. Is that creator resonating around your brand, around your idea? So very important. Is that working with that creator a return on investment for you?
Like, give me an example, because I may not be able to
So,
relate.
for example, if we are looking at a travel brand or an airline brand, for example, okay, and the airline wants people to travel with them, so they would ideally reach out to people who have that kind of audience who would actually come and fly with them. So, if they are investing 20,000 on me on one reel, they have to make a return on investment of at least 2x, 3x, right? So unless I have the real followers, I have the kind of audience that they need, it's not giving value to them. So it's very important what brands look at from a business perspective is if you are giving value to their brand. Okay, apart from the reach and numbers and everything, which is really, really good. But if you're not reaching out to the right audience, you're not making money. In the end, every brand wants to make money. Of course, it starts from brand awareness, and then you go into consideration, and then you go into, it's the whole funnel that you have, right? The top, middle, bottom of the funnel, all this whole concepts.
Yeah,
there.
IDA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think it's very important for brands to understand the value that they're going to get from the creator that they work.
Okay, what about you? Like, how do brands work with you?
So-
and you're now like a comedy creator.
Yeah.
Sometimes a brand look like how many followers they have. Like someone has 70k followers. Brand doesn't look that he have good reach or not. If he has 80k followers, then he might get good reach. Sometimes if someone has 10 to 15,000 followers, they also can good reach for.
That's the thing which I was talking about.
It doesn't matter on the follower. It doesn't matter on
It does not
followers.
matter. Yeah, so there's one influencer that I know. They have like more than 50,000 followers, but their reels,
Reach.
it's like 2,000, 3,000 views.
That's only I'm saying.
Which is like peanuts,
Yeah.
So how would you identify an influencer that has fake followers?
You
So
can
there
check
are
their
many-
account reach. It doesn't matter if you have good 80k followers or 10k followers. If you are creating a good content, you can get the views. Like what brand do? They look for how much follower they have. They don't check the reach and all.
But you can't check the reach, no?
You get in touch with the
Yeah.
influencer and
They-
check.
they
But again,
can-
there are tools.
They can ask for the
so basically
account
they-
reach. They can ask for the account reach.
So basically, the influencer gives them that stats.
Yeah.
They
so
can't see it like as an outsider.
No,
they can't.
they
see
there
it.
is
can
a
also-
tool.
There is a tool.
There are a couple
Yeah,
of
yeah.
tools online. If you go, there are a
Okay.
couple of paid tools, to be honest. And I can't really get the name of one that I used to use. But there you can see the reach, you can see the follower growth, you can see the engagement rate, everything you get. It's like a report, whole report is generated on that particular account.
And like right now, there are companies which have like a list of influencers, and brands get in touch with these companies. Then the companies connect you to the right influencer. What's that model like? Is it a good model? Is it a bad model?
It is a good model if the agency is good. I mean, if it's a reputed agency, their database will have valid influencers with them. If it's not, then they may be just having like influencers with fake followers. So that's all. Even if your brand is reaching out via an agency for influencer marketing, it's very important to know the background of that agency. I mean, if they have something that's very shady, means it's not really something for you.
So have you worked with agencies? Any of you?
I was approached, but I haven't worked yet.
I've worked with a couple of agencies. Yeah, very much.
And it's worth it?
Yes, it is worth it because I'll tell you what happens is agencies have a couple of brands. So they tie you up for a number of brands. It's not just one. So
Right.
that's a good part with
So
agencies.
you get more
Yeah.
regular work.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's a good part of working with agencies. Again, you need to have your terms and conditions, as I said. And I mean, if that's in place, everything's in place.
Yeah. Probably the agent takes care of the negotiation, the back and forth.
Yeah.
So it kind of simplifies your life. Obviously, they're taking a cut.
True.
When you work with an agency, do you get paid less than you would normally get paid, or do you get paid more? Because sometimes agencies have that power to negotiate on your behalf. Like, we're not all very savvy negotiators, right?
Yeah.
I might think my worth is X, but if I have a great negotiator and a great manager, he would think that my worth is 3x and could convey to a brand and who would actually pay 3x. So have you seen that?
So if you're talking about a agency to manage you, I think if you grow at a certain point, you have a big follower base and you don't have the time to reach out to brands, that's when you should have that.
When you say big follower, do you mean
Maybe
above
when you're
100K?
you're 100K
Okay.
and you know you have other things to do in life and don't have someone to really reach out to brands, and that's when you have a dedicated social media manager for you. That's a different thing. But you know, just agencies reach out to you like, hey, we have a collaboration for you. So obviously they're going to pay you lesser than what the brand would actually pay you because they have their cut and commission in that. But if you get approached directly by the brand, you always have the scope to get a higher payout than the agencies.
Interesting. Would you consider working with an agency?
I actually know. I would say why, they take a big cut. That is also there. Okay, half of your amount is gone. If you're, it's like sometimes it's okay. You get regular income. Sometimes because as you said, they have already brands with them, so you get regular income. Otherwise, it's like lesser amount. What we can see, sometimes what we do is there's a bigger brand. Okay, we can put a bigger price in front of them, and it's like sometimes they agree also, and we get a big amount directly without a commission and nothing been cut. Okay, and like we consider, right, sometimes it's like okay, but it's not that big, so won't charge them that much. We'll see, okay, this thing will work for them. Okay, sometimes we have understanding and we can get high, low, whatever it is, but that is like they'll ask you your rate. It's like maybe it's Tata or it is like a normal shop in the market. You'll get the same amount. So that's how it is. So sometimes it is beneficial and sometimes it's not. They might take, for example, Tata, they might take 1 lakh. Well, they'll give you 5,000.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it works.
Wait, Tata will take 1 lakh from whom?
No, no. Suppose a brand like Tata, example, I'm just telling you. Okay, it's approaching them. Okay, they're like,
Approaching
this is this agency.
Okay.
Okay, and they are telling them, okay, this is the promotion. We are ready to pay 1 lakh. Okay,
Yeah.
so okay, when they are like, they have a discussion. We already have a discussion. Okay, at 10,000 or maybe a
Got it.
15,000.
So the brand will,
Okay.
the agency will pay you much lesser than what the brand
Agency
Yeah.
will be like, okay, you got your amount, no? You're happy. What is like? I'll give the 90,000, whatever they give us.
So that's the problem.
So sometimes that is a problem. If they directly approach you, so you get a bigger cut.
One thing that I kept on saying, I will ask. the difference between YouTube and Instagram. YouTube, you can monetize your content and make money because people are watching your content
Correct.
over the period of years. Even like a video that's 10 years old can still be making you money. But Instagram doesn't do that.
No.
And Instagram, the only way you make money is brands get in touch with you
Promotions.
and pay you. But once it's done, khalas.
True.
Yeah.
So do you think you guys made a mistake leaving YouTube?
Not a mistake, because we have tried. He
Yeah.
also has tried. I also tried, but we didn't find success on YouTube. So I wouldn't say it's a mistake. I always say Instagram is the best thing for me. At least I already saw cash in my hand. Okay, and we never saw that.
You
on
need a
this thing.
team for the YouTube, like Vince have team. If team is not there, then you cannot do
And on
anything.
YouTube, short form content cannot be monetized.
No.
You need a bigger
Actually,
thing.
even
It's a,
Instagram it cannot be monetized.
you need a very big
So,
thing.
with respect to YouTube, I think if someone is planning
You
to
should
take
have at least
content
4,000
creation,
hours something to
Yeah.
get monetized.
If someone is planning what?
if someone is planning to take being an influencer content creator as their career, I feel YouTube is very important. Okay, because Instagram is big, no doubt. Meta is big, but I feel Google has been the biggest product ever, and making money on YouTube once you're there is very, very easy. I mean, I've seen people, they have random videos on YouTube, but they're minting money from there. Okay, whereas Instagram might work, might not work, but if it starts working for you, well and good. And I feel there was a point where Instagram had got into a feature of monetization. So based on your views, you used to get a payout. Obviously not as much as YouTube would give you. But then they got rid of the feature because it didn't work out. But I feel in the long run, they are also going to get there. If you've noticed, Instagram has got very commercial right now compared to what it was. Like, you need to be very strategic when you post your content. Earlier, it was just, okay, take and post it. Then you be very strategic, right? So it has also become like a business platform, more like a business platform. And if you start boosting your post, your organic reach will go down because Meta knows that you're putting in money. So, if you're talking in terms of that, YouTube is a long-term investment. I mean, if I had the time, I would love to do that. I mean, if at some point I get a team, I will definitely invest time and money into YouTube because there's a big return. But it's not a mistake at this point because all of us are focusing on Instagram right now, and we are making fair enough money. And again, as we said, we all are working. We have another source of income. So it's fine at this point. But if you want to take this full time, I feel YouTube is a big investment.
You have created a lot of videos for YouTube. Did you ever first of all, did you get monetized and did you ever make money?
Yeah, I got monetized.
You got monetized?
I got monetized.
Did you make money?
I think I was almost on the threshold of $70. Yes.
You need at least 4,000 watch time to get monetized, something like that.
So then that I told Corona
But
came in.
you never know, like maybe 5 years down those line, somebody would start watching your video, it could become viral.
It's disabled.
It's disabled now.
Because I'm not posting anything. It's already disabled.
So
I can't.
The YouTube
So now
is like, you better be our slave, otherwise you not get.
So like, they're not giving you something free.
If you're
Like,
creating
do something,
content,
work for us.
if you're creating content in Hindi, Marathi, you get good reach on YouTube.
I saw one guy made a video about how to make a folding table. How to make a folding table. That stuff got monetized. He made some 60,000-70,000 from it.
Exactly. One of the highest viewed videos on YouTube is someone sleeping.
Really?
You can sleep and make money is something. It's a concept.
Yeah,
I could work on that.
same here.
Awesome. Okay, like in Dubai, from what I understand, influencer marketing is a huge thing. Any new establishment they rely so much on influencer marketing that we don't see much in India. Why do you think it is, and how do you think maybe India could really get on that bandwagon? What do you think about that? Have you heard about this in Dubai?
Yes, because I'll tell you, to be honest, I've been into the digital marketing industry for the last 8 years, and I think for 6 years I've worked with clients in UAE, and they heavily invest not only in influencer marketing, overall the whole digital marketing, because they've realized the importance of it, and how they are making a good return on investment based on it. In India, it's just starting to grow. People are just realizing, even small brands, small restaurants who wouldn't invest back then are really saying, okay, I'm going to give an influencer 5,000 because I'm going to make more than that. They're realizing the importance of that. So I think India eventually is going to reach there, but it is definitely on an exponential graph to reach there. But it will take some time, definitely.
But can Indian businesses do exactly what Dubai is doing and make as much return on investment or more? Why aren't Indian businesses doing that? We have such a massive population. A lot of our population is on social media. A lot of us look for recommendations on social media. What's the gap? Like, what do you guys think, Vernon? Have you thought about this? I mean, do you even know? Have you all heard about influencer marketing on a much bigger scale? Because my sister works.
I'll tell you something. India is still on the traditional form of marketing. Okay, they are happy with giving leaflets and other things, which are it worked for them in the past, So they are in the verge of diverting. Some people who have understood, like, okay, as you said, of giving 5,000 and getting benefit out of it. Even he has told me, whatever promotions he does, okay, sometimes the businesses give them feedback, okay, because of you we got a lot of clients from your content, okay. So sometimes they call up and say, okay, when this video really went good, okay, I've been getting very good orders, so some understood and they will return back to you. They will be like, okay, I'm ready to pay you more also, but do something for me more, okay. So once people understand the thing, they get the addiction of it, okay, this thing is really working for me.
Okay, now I want to ask you, all of y'all make money by promoting businesses. When y'all charge an amount, say X amount, do you give any guarantee to the business? Do you say that you will get this many views, you will get that many visits? Tell me how do businesses then calculate the return on investment?
Okay.
With you guys. I'm talking about all of you personally.
Okay? Yeah. So basically, see, on my channel, there is not even a single video which is below 10K.
Okay.
It's not even, I put, it's about 10K. So there will be 20, 30, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakhs. That depends on the reach of the video. Okay. But minimum is the 10K, what I promise them. Okay. If you're paying me X amount, I'm guaranteeing you 10K. I'm not promising you 1 lakh. I'm not promising you 40K, 30K views on that video.
If it does reach that, do you charge extra?
No, I don't. It's their win-win. Not my win-win. It's their win-win.
What about you? How does it work with you?
So I don't usually put a number to it. I'll tell you why. Because there was a very big brand, I won't name it. They reached out to me. We finalized on commercials, everything. I started shooting. I went to the place, started shooting. Very big brand, to be honest, in Goa. And then in between of the shoot, the general manager or the marketing manager, is like, okay, I want to meet. So we met. And then he started telling me, so when you post your video, I can pay you X amount only. So it's not the amount that I pitched. It's a 5 times lesser amount. And based on the views, I will pay you.
Oh.
Okay. So I don't know. I found that very ridiculous because
you totally agreed on your commercials.
Exactly. That is one thing. And second thing, I feel the core of influencer marketing is brand awareness. Okay, obviously there is sales and all, and they have referrals for that. They have referral marketing and all that way. Influencers are given referral links, and they have a tag to understand how many sales have come through the influencer, stuff like that. But coming to restaurants, it's very difficult to calculate footfalls, for example, of a restaurant. Like, I won't know how many people actually saw my reel, and I can't give you the count. But if you're going to see a difference in your sale after working with 4-5 influencers, you can automatically attribute it to that. So I feel giving numbers, for me, I don't really do that.
So you don't give views?
No.
Nothing.
So I tell them my average reach on a monthly, so you get an average, right, over the last 6 months. So I have a media kit that's ready. and I use it. So it has my average reach, the kind of audience, male, female, demographics, regions. It has everything. It has so much data that a good agency or a good brand will automatically gauge that this is the influencer for me or this is not. Otherwise, I tell, see, if you're very skeptical of working with me, please don't work with me. Happy with that.
What about you, Pushraj? Like,
Same thing. I tell them you can check my other promotion also. It can be go to 10k, 20k, 50k. No, I cannot promise you to that it will go to exactly like 50k, 100k. It will also depend on the reach. It can be viral or not. Engagement, reach,
yeah.
like that.
I was speaking to one influencer and he said, I tell the brand, if you get X amount of views, you pay me so much. But if you get more than that, then you pay me so much. But you all don't do that.
No.
We're happy with our pricing.
Yeah.
I mean, we trust our work. We know that our work is going to give the brand value, and that is that confidence that we have in ourselves that, you know, we are going to give you value. It's not going to be in terms of numbers, but obviously it's going to be at least minimal in terms of brand awareness.
So one of the things that you guys have already is distribution. Okay, you have distribution through your followers. And many businesses, may have a great product, but if they don't have distribution, they're screwed. Like, for example, I'm not saying I could, I'm not saying I can, but I could make another Coca-Cola. Because I don't have their distribution, I can never beat Coca-Cola. You go to the remotest villages, there'll probably be a Coca-Cola. I don't have that. So one of the reasons businesses want to work with you guys is because you have the distribution.
Yeah.
Have you considered creating a product or something that you own and that you have a business, for example?
Yeah.
Do you promote your business?
I haven't.
You haven't.
I'll tell you one fact. I haven't done any single promotion on my
For your
video.
business?
No.
What about you?
No.
No.
I'll tell you, this has
But
value.
you could make
Yeah.
a lot of money because you already have that.
That area, most of the people watches my videos. Okay, I saw people just seeing my face entering the store.
Okay.
Yeah, just to meet me, and they are like, "What do you sell?" And that's the sales part I handle. Okay, so I have seen people just turning their bike and coming. So for now, at least I'm happy with that. That kind of, at least people around know. Then they spread, especially in the village. If you are
So your business is in Mapsa?
No, it's in the interior. It's in the village.
Where?
It's called Pirna.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what happens in the village is, if one person knows you, and he knows you're famous, they'll spread around the message in the whole. And the adjoining villages also knows, like, okay, are to tingas tam rehte hai je shopper, like, and that's how they spread the word, like, and they come. So when I'm gonna be on the bigger scale, when I'm gonna come in the city, I have those plans also. That time it will be full-fledged marketing, and I have all the fellow buddies with me. Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't have to hunt. Okay, it's not like I won't pay them. Like, but whatever is there, I have a big support which I already have in mind. At least marketing part I don't have to worry about. Okay, but only thing I have to focus now is the product. So how good I can make the product. Okay, one I already have. Okay, so that is like easy thing. So yeah.
What about you? You also have a business, but you're saying
it's
have
my
not.
own business, so I don't have to promote it like.
Exactly, but every
Yeah.
business needs promotion. But you're saying you don't use your followers and your distribution to
No.
promote your own business.
I don't need to use my followers for that business, according to me.
It's already established
Yeah.
for
So
for
was
a
it
long
from
time.
your father?
Yeah.
Yeah. Family business.
Interesting. What about you? So you work at a company, right? You don't
Yeah.
have your own business. Yet, perhaps you could create like a digital product and use that to make money.
So
What do you think of
I'm
that?
actually thinking of, long term this is, of course, to have my own merchandise, and it's going to be more on a sustainable level because, travel has cost so much a pain to the environment, and people using plastic bottles, plastic bags, etc. So have something for the travelers that is sustainable, eco-friendly, stuff like that, long term, and definitely I will use my platform to promote it.
Amazing.
That's something that I do have in mind for long term.
Awesome. Okay. So last question of the evening. What is your 5-year plan? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? How do you plan to continue being an influencer? Do you plan to, I don't know, what do you think? How does your 5-year look?
At this point, I cannot imagine my life without social media. So because this thing has given me so much value in my life, I don't think so anything else would have given. I could roam, I got money, I got fame. Now some people call me cousin also. Okay. So everything, whatever you wished for, it's like that Aladdin ka chirag. It really worked for me as that. Okay. And someone who has given you so much value, you don't even intend to leave it that easily. I and he also knows. We tried to get away from these things, but somehow we come back. I was like, okay, चल उपजाले रे पूरा करिया था, चल बंद करिया आज ये लो, okay, चल पूरा करिया. But then you're like, you have that inside, even if you don't want to, there are people who like you.
We took break of 2 weeks. Then today I told him yesterday that means कितरी करिया मरे आज ये लो, मुझे we'll do something today. Then I called him. Then he's like, we were not. Content was not decided. When we came together, automatically content we get to do anything like something like that.
So what is your 5-year plan?
Actually, I make content not because of I make just because I like it. So if somebody laughs, somebody feel good after watching our content, then it makes me feel good. If somebody is laughing and somebody feel good after watching my content, I just love it. So I'm doing it not because of fame and like that.
What about you? Do you plan to quit your job and go full time into this?
I don't really know, because I love my job equally, and both my content creation and my job more or less are on the same line, because digital marketing, which helps me here, my content creation helps my job, and I love keeping myself busy. So I won't say that I would go full time in 5 years. I mean, I don't really know where it would be, right? Because 5 years back I didn't know I would be here. So maybe not, but the whole thing is I love creating content, I love shooting, so I will not stop that. I love my job as well, so I don't really see getting rid of that as well. So 5 years we grow both together.
Amazing. But you do plan to have some kind of merch or something that could use your distribution?
Yes, very much. And another thing, 5 years down the lane, what I would look at is to have a team that will create content, to have my own photographer, to have my own editor, to have someone to strategize for me, plan for me. So it's just me going to the place, showing my face, being in the video, and back. Everything else is done. So I just want to automate it. I think we are in a world where we want to automate everything, right? From a business to our lives, literally everything. So I think if we want to look at growth, we have to look at automating a couple of things in our life. So we can maybe take a break sometimes, or maybe do something else also. So that's my 5-year plan, to automate a couple of things.
Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you. Let me talk about Creator Studio Goa. This is Goa's first podcast and content creation studio. And the dream for this place is to make content creation more accessible and to solve a lot of the technical issues that, many people face. As you said, audio is very important. We got amazing gear here. Lighting is very important. You guys shoot outside, so maybe it's not such a big issue. But camera gear and stuff like that. So I thought, I'll call you guys here and we could... do you think that...
So I think definitely if brands or influencers or creators, anyone are looking to, up their game and come up their game in terms of quality, and things like that. Maybe not everyone has a gadget, right? I think Creator Studio plays a very good role or a foundation in those terms. So I think in that terms, any creator business can approach Creative Studio, and I'm definitely, you guys can amp them up.
Thank you. What do you think about the concept of Creator Studio? Is it important for Goa?
Very much actually. Yeah, like someone who wants a professional setup, it's very much necessary. So sometimes we also need something like this, okay? So you also do photography also, I guess. Oh, okay.
Creator Studio is Goa's first podcast studio. So we have up to 4 cameras, we have 4 mics, we have professional lighting, we have backdrop sets. As you can see, even though we are right next to the highway, it's sound treated and soundproofed. If you notice that, it's almost silent in here. So we are trying to solve the technical problems that people have when creating content. That is what Creator Studio does on a technical side. But apart from that, it is a creative space where we can talk intellectual things, where we can bring good people here.
So basically, it's a all-purpose kind of studio where it's not only content, like it's business, like content creator of us. Like we can also do things here, and even businesses. As you said, there are certain things which to be promoted in a good atmosphere. Okay, something cannot be shot in just a room. It doesn't look professional. It has to be properly light. Okay, you have necessary setup. If a person goes to buy this, I know this doesn't cost that cheap. Okay, you need a huge investment for this. Okay, I can see 3 cameras right now. Okay, if a person who it's a newbie wanna go and buy this and then start something, it's very difficult. You already have it here. Okay, you pay a decent amount, I guess, and you get this facility. Okay. So it's like pretty much worth it. Okay. So how long is like you give this place for? Like it's like
I've created so that it's modular. If you just want to use the space, it's one, and we charge per hour.
Like 1 hour is a pretty good time.
Yeah.
If you have already pre-planned everything, like what you gonna shoot,
you can
whatever.
create a lot in 1 hour.
Yeah, you can create a lot in 1 hour. I think we did like for 2 hours, 3 hours now. Okay. So probably we got.
But imagine the kind of reels that can come out of this, right?
Exactly. So even 1 hour is like it's lots to get out from something. Suppose a person doesn't know about editing and stuff. You do editing and give them. Yeah.
Pushraj, any few words?
It was my first experience to this for the broadcast, and I just enjoy it. I was a little nervous starting, then I became comfortable now to talk to you. And I think if anybody want to promote a business and anything, you can visit.
Thank you very much. So, not forgetting the brand that has fueled our podcast, Expanse Cafe. We enjoyed the Pizza app.
Yes.
I love the word Pizza app. Plus, it's got that whole AI thing going on and selecting the beans. I love the philosophy of using AI to, reduce the cost of coffee. And you can book your coffee before you reach the place, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. I think people watching this episode can learn a lot about being an influencer. And thank you very much. You have any last words to say before we end this podcast?
I've been knowing Ryan from long time. Okay, it's pleasure to be here, especially in another good place. Okay, so I really appreciate your time, your efforts. You're doing a great job. Okay, keep doing it.
I'm really glad that you made it.
Huh?
Really, because we've known each other for so long.
Exactly.
So I
was happy to be here. Whenever you call, I'm like happy to.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Anything would you like to say before we end?
I think it's been a great session, very informative for everyone, of course, watching, and for me as well to learn from the others as well. Yeah. And I think this is a very good initiative that you've taken up, and it'll definitely help a lot of creators. So, yeah, keep it up.
Thank
Loved
you very
it.
much. Thank you. Pushpraj, you are our, what do you call it? That surprise guest, that magic wild card guest. Wild card influencer.
Actually, I appreciate you for doing broadcast and just love this session.
Awesome. Thank you so much.